Hey guys, trying something a little different this week. Just kind of a little mini tutorial where I focus on a specific part of a drawing that I've done and just talk more in detail about my thoughts and my process and just what's happening. And if that's something that you guys want to see more often, I'd be happy to try it out. So for this little mini tutorial, I decided to focus on the sketching process of the War Machine portrait, just to talk about how I got from the initial sketch to the more refined, more correct sketch. And it was basically a very simple process. I have a reference that I use for all my portraits. I use the official movie posters, the little promotional posters for the movies and stuff, promotional pictures and all that. And I noticed quite immediately when the sketch was finished that I did not draw it correctly, and I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't quite see what it was. So to make that easier for me, what I did was I took a picture of my sketch. I used my cell phone, but you could use a camera or whatever. I put it on my laptop. I opened up, I think it was Sci, but you could use Photoshop, GIMP, whatever, and I took the reference and I put them both on top of each other, and I lined up one section that was the most correct, and that happened to be the top of his head at his forehead. So I lined it up there and I could see immediately where my problems were. It was very skewed, the nose was totally wrong, the eyes were in the wrong position, there was a lot of things that were wrong. So upon seeing that, I was more able to understand what it was that I screwed up and how I was able to fix it. So if you noticed earlier in the clip, I have a kneading eraser, which is just a squishy eraser. It's kind of like sticky tack. Please don't use sticky tack, but it's kind of like that. And it's just very easy to manipulate. And so I use that to roll over the initial sketch. I wanted to keep the original sketch somewhat still there because I liked how the facial features that were drawn, they were just in the wrong position. So I wanted to more accurately transfer them over. And since I'm not doing this digitally, I have to do it traditionally, which means I have to try and redraw it as accurately as I could, just in a different spot. So it was helpful to have that prior reference there of the previous sketch. So that's pretty much what I did. I lightly erased everything, I went back, and I re-sketched just in slightly different positions, and that really helped the sketch look a lot more like the reference, just closer to the reference. And that's my advice if you're going to be drawing portraits, to make sure to not only keep checking your reference, but to check your artwork in comparison to your reference. And that should make a big difference and really help you get things more accurate to the reference. So hopefully this mini tutorial was helpful, and if you guys like this, just let me know, and I'll try and do it more often in future artworks and stuff, because these are a lot easier to do than a full-on huge tutorial, which I'll still do, just I can be able to do these things more often than the larger, fuller tutorials. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, hope that helped, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!